On Sunday, Senator Rand Paul joined the chorus of voices weighing in on intervention in Syria, framing the conflict as one between President Bashar Al Assad as a protector of Christians and Islamic rebels aligned with Al Qaeda. Here's Senator Paul on Meet the Press.
I think the line in the sand should be that America gets involved when American interests are threatened. I don't see American interests involved on either side of this Syrian war. I see Assad, who has protected Christians for a number of decades, and then I see the Islamic rebels on the other side who have been attacking Christians. I see Al Qaeda on one side, the side we would go in to support, and I see it to be murky, and I don't see a clear-cut American interest. I don't see either party that is victorious, if either party is victorious, being an American ally.
Zach, I can understand, I can understand Paul's caution, but I can't quite understand why it's worse for Christians to be persecuted than for anyone else to be persecuted or gassed.
Yeah, I think this is really problematic language, to say the least. I think what Paul is trying to do there is communicate to people who are conservative Republicans, who are typically, in part of his base and potentially his base for a presidential run in 2016. Here's why we would not want to go and intervene on humanitarian grounds in Syria. This guy Assad may be doing a lot of bad things, but he has also helped Christians, and there are a lot of conservative Republicans who like the idea of helping Christians, and a lot of people in general who think that helping Christians is better than helping people who are not Christian. That's just sort of the nature of tribal politics. People who are like me, people tend to feel more sympathetic towards. But I agree. I think when you get down to the basic human rights issue, it's a human rights issue because things like religious affiliation are not relevant. And I think this is really dangerous because starting to bring in Assad backs Christians really puts the U.S. position as one of sort of it makes this into a sort of holy war, even if we do nothing. If we do nothing because Assad backs Christians, then the U.S. is the bad Western guy that likes Christians and doesn't like various types of Muslims engaged in this conflict. And let's remember, Al Qaeda is getting in here just because they want to kill some types of Muslims that they don't like. I mean, there are reasons why people affiliated with the opposition here are really troubling and bad people, and Rand Paul is right about that. But it's still not good for the United States to be gauging its position here on whether or not the people that it's backing or opposing are Christian or not.